Hello everyone, Silent K here, and in today's video, we're just going to take a little walk. A little sampo, if you will. No campsites, no major landmarks, just a little walk. So, episode 8 begins with Nadeshiko making her way home from school, and good news everyone, her school actually does exist. Just to the east of Lake Motosu, there is the town of Tokiwa, and the opening shot in episode 8 is the familiar, distinctive switchback pathway. Curving right on up. You may remember in episode 1, I said that I checked out all the schools in the area that they could possibly get to by train, and I could not find one with this distinctive switchback walkway. The reason for that is because this school is shut down. It doesn't even show up on Google Maps. So that's why they included it in the show, and that's why I couldn't find it. So yeah, I was mapping out her route through the picture she sends to Chiaki at the beginning of the show, and I was working my way backwards from Kai Tokiwa Station, and I just happened to notice the switchback road, and I was very surprised to find it. So, we can actually follow her route home. Alright, so switchback road, we'll just take a little meander. And she takes a left here, and right around here, you can see the little wireframe roof thing. This is where she takes a picture of the dog in the pickup. And we can just keep continuing on. I did try to look for the pictures of the cat and the chicken, although I was pretty sure they weren't going to show up. But it is interesting to note that the ceramic tile roof in the cat picture is very popular in this area. Like maybe half the houses or more have that type of ceramic tile roof. I couldn't find the exact building that the cat would be on though. And I could not find the fence in the chicken shot, but there's quite a few homes with like this sort of like garden area. It wouldn't surprise me if a person had a chicken or two around here. So I can see lots of ceramic tile roofs. Hello sir, good day, konnichiwa. Little gardens and whatnot. Low ceramic tile roofs. Lots of that sort of stuff around here. A lot of chain link fences with like the diamond shaped holes, but I didn't notice any with square holes. Lovely little garden here. And then right around this corner, a weird car. Well, it's not there now, but it was there when Nadeshiko was walking home the other day. Funny story. Right after episode 7, I decided to start doing these VR tours. So all during the week after episode 7, I was working on episodes 1, 2, and 3 for the VR tours. And I figured I'd watch episode 8 and then post on a couple of forums about my VR tours. So when this shot came up, I lost it. That was the weirdest coincidence. And right here, a little bit off, there we go, a weird girl. And she's not there now, but she was there the other day. And then from here, she goes to Tokiwa Station, which is right in front of us. We can't actually see the platform. There's no street view nearby and there's no 360 photos, but it's not a very fancy station anyway. And that is it for Nadeshko's trip home. And then a couple days later, after their exams, the entire out club decides to go to Caribou. And on their way back, they first pass through Harakajima Station, which is near where Aoi and Shiaki live. Should also mention that this is Route 300 once again. So we got Lake Motosu here, 300, running up to the tunnel from episode 1. So again, Nin lives somewhere around here. She might not even have to take the train home, although Ichinose, kind of a little far north. But first, we're going to Harakajima Station. Spoilers, we're not going to actually see much there. So, there was not much street view available for the station. You can see the train runs through there. This might be the sign in the shot from the back, I don't know. Can't really get very close. But this is where Aoi and Shiaki would normally get off. And from here they go to Minobu Station. Minobu Station. Alright. And in the satellite photo, you can even see the 2 black taxis that were waiting outside. In street view though, white taxis. The buildings around here do look pretty nice. And the wide shot, all the stores in this area have like this diamond motif. Most of the buildings have slightly different variations of it, but most of them do have diamonds somewhere in the storefront. Pretty nice. And at the beginning, they're on this side of the street. You can see, yeah, this building, the tan one. You can see the box in between the buildings and then the square tiles on the next building. And then up ahead, they cross to the left. But before we get there, on their way back, they stop off at this confectionery. I can see the little sign outside. Get some manju. And the little seating area. And like I said, on the way to the store, they cross over here. And you can see the blue sign coming up. Little blue sign on the left, blue street sign on the center there. A lot of little flags. They're obviously different in the show, but very similar. And then the last shot on this road is right about here. guess that'll do it. It's a little close, but these little block things as they cross the bridge. Unfortunately, that's it, because the actual store does not exist. You can see from the shot in the show that the roof has a very distinct design. It's got like a steel color, like corrugated metal type roof with a large wooden awning. It would be very easy to spot in satellite photos, but it is nowhere to be found. And that is pretty much it for episode 8. There is one more interesting thing about this area, however. I mentioned how I looked around for convenient schools for the girls to get to try to find the one with the distinctive switchback roads. Well, in that searching, this was actually the most convenient high school available. And if this were the school, that's pretty much how they would get there. They would get off at Minobu Station, walk up that same road we just did, cross this bridge, and then follow that road there. This is Minobu High School. But obviously, like I said earlier, they don't want to use a real high school because that would lead to problems. So they used the shutdown high school instead. But it's possible they had the same thought I did. They were thinking this was a convenient school for all of them to get to. And then they took a bunch of photos here and decided to use it for something else. And they created a fictional store to go to instead. I'm not sure if that's the case, but again, it wouldn't surprise me if it were. So, short episode today. Next episode should be a nightmare. Episode 9 has like shot after shot after shot after shot after shot of real world locations. It's going to take me a while, so hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Please tune in again next time.